If I was on a desert island and I could only have 5 supplements, this would be one of them. In today's society, there are different levels of stress that everyone has and different abilities of that patient to adapt to that stress. Everybody's got their biologic clock skewed because of all the electric lights. When I walk down the streets of New York City, no one looks at you. They're all in their phone. Everybody on the subway's on their phone. Everybody's texting before they go to bed. Everybody's hitting that internet before they go to bed. This electrical stimuli has definitely been shown to affect adrenal function. Its main function is to help the body get over a period of stress. We do need the adrenal. We do need a little bit of cortisol because if you get an episode during the day, you need a little bit of something to get you over that stress. But you don't want it stressed out all the time. Take care of what you can with your lifestyle. That is the most important. But then you're going to get into, okay, a real world that, you can't eliminate all of that entirely. When I was 12 years old, I wanted to help people, and it was either become a priest or a doctor. And I felt that, I could do more as a doctor. So that immediately it led me to medical school. I was a little frustrated because patients are sent to me for surgery. I'm screening them. They're on 10, 20 different medications. And I'm going, this doesn't make sense. And realized then that I was a repairman. At that point, I slowed my surgical career down enough that I went back to school and obtained a doctorate in natural medicine. That's not the total answer. Neither is conventional medicine. But I've got the ability to use bits and pieces from both sides of the fence. Prolonging health and longevity. That's what I look at, what I do now. You are a human machine. A lot of areas work in sync with one another. And what groundwork can we do to let this machine heal itself as much as it can, chemically, hormonally balancing it? Very obviously, exercise and nutrition is 80% of your ball game. That's where you're going to start big. Many patients will still have difficulty with that, just depending on the degree of stress. When you're stressed out, cortisol levels go up. That makes your blood sugar go up. Then your insulin levels follow, and then blood sugar comes down, and insulin comes down much more slowly than the blood sugar, and that will cause a craving for blood sugar, for something with sugar in it. It's like chasing your tail all the time. I try things myself to see before I start using them with patients. I came across an enzyme fermented Korean ginseng. One of the most unbelievable things I think I've ever seen. When I was having a hectic day, I would take some, and yeah, my anxiety levels were down. And if I had an afternoon I was dragging a little bit, yeah, gave me a little more energy. Then I decided to try it sleeping, and I honestly believe it made me sleep better. My growth hormone levels came up. Well, okay, most of the growth hormone is secreted naturally at night in a big spurt if you get a good sleep cycle. I began using this with patients, and I have been so impressed with the results that I've seen. The vast majority of patients do see a benefit. I've even used this particular ginseng to help some patients sleep better. I'm seeing that when patients are anxious, uptight, it brings them down. When their energy levels are low, it brings them up. And it doesn't make them hyper like other ginsengs. And then when I've had patients that have had insulin levels that are a little bit resistant and they're running high, which is a chronic inflammatory process in the body, you don't want that, I found the ginseng seems to bring the insulin levels down. Ginseng basically is in the supplement family, the herbal family, as an adaptogen. In other words, it helps a stressed organ adapt itself. I emphasize do as much as you can with a whole food type diet. Nothing out of a box, a package, can, or a bottle. But then again, you're going to have to supplement some. What goes down your gullet is your body really assimilating it. That is a key, Because on paper, many patients are doing the right thing, but their body is just not reacting like it should. All right, let's take my typical male patient, mid-50s. He's on a cholesterol pill, something for blood pressure, may have had a heart issue, and then on his most recent physical, the doctor said, you got to watch your sugar. It's a little bit high. They have 20 different supplements. They go into their kitchen, they got all these bottles. Not only is there the variable about where the source was and is it a good product, but look at the combination. And is that really a manageable program? I have seen patients on a colonoscopy that you can see an entire pill in the colon, and you can even read the label on it. So again, on paper, that patient was taking that medication, but obviously they weren't assimilating it. What I like about the enzyme fermented Korean ginseng, the Ilwa, is that it's very much like a whole food. And the fact that it's been fermented, it is very easily assimilated. With adrenal stress being so rampant, ginseng has got to be high on the list as far as one of the common supplements. I would encourage doctors to be open-minded because my personal experience with this product has been very, very impressive.